Hi there, today's lesson is P8.2 and it's lesson 2, the distributive property. Again, I want you to make sure you check out the first section of the visual notes because they will help you in the assignment, as I'm just going to get right to this. Okay, so let's look at a question using the distributive property. Yesterday, Steve bought 5 DVDs at the store. DVDs cost $8 each. Today, he buys 7 more. How much money did he spend on DVDs? So which method do you think in your head? Do you think 5 times 8 plus 7 times 8? Because he bought 5 at $8 and then he bought 7 at $8? Or do you think they're all $8 and he bought 5 plus 7? And the question is, do you get the same answer? So here we have the one way. We've got 8 times 5 is 40, 8 times 7 is 56. Those two added together give you 96. Or, if you do it this way, you'll get 8 times 12. We're using our BEDMAS property here by doing the what's in brackets first, and 96. So it's the same answer, just different methods. And we want to get more into the second method. Alright, school cafeteria sells an average of 30 apples and 20 bananas every day. How many total pieces of fruit do they sell in 1 week, considering the week of school is 5 days? So, both ways to do it again. 150 plus 100 is 250 pieces of fruit, or we use the distributive property and get the same answer. Okay? So basically, the distributive property is used to multiply a single term and 2 or more terms inside a set of parentheses or brackets. So we've got A times B plus C will give you A times B, this dot means multiplication, remember, plus A times C. So in this example here, I'm just going to show you how this breaks down. Okay, so you'll multiply 6 times this and 6 times that, and we'll get 6 times 2 is 12. This is a positive, right? They don't show a plus here, obviously, but we know it's positive. So 6 times 4 is 24x, and we're adding because this is a positive. All right? That's it. You can't add 12 plus 24 because these are not like terms. This is a totally different term. So this would be what you would get to this point. All right, I'm going to skip this video because it's exactly what I just showed you. Let's do a few here together. Okay, so when I'm teaching this, I often show these arrows just to remind students that that's what you're doing. You're multiplying those, you're checking your symbol there, and then you're just writing it out. So you could write it like this, but I'd love you to get rid of that step, and I'm sure you'd like to as well. So 2x plus 6 is how the distributive property plays that one out. Okay, here we have, and again, you don't have to write or draw these arrows, I'm just doing it for teaching purposes. We've got negative 5n minus 7. Okay, this is where kids get confused. So you can do this minus negative 35, but as you can see, when you have a negative and a negative, it makes a positive. So this would actually be 5 plus 35. Quick review of those integer rules. If the signs are the same, then it's a positive answer when you're multiplying. Okay, if the signs are different, then it's a negative answer. Hopefully you remember that, but just in case you don't. All right, here we go. 8 times 2 and is 16, plus 8 times 3 is 24w. Again, you cannot add these together because they're not like terms. Okay, here we got 2 negatives. Negative 6 times negative 2 is positive 12a. We got negative 6 times a positive 4, right? Because this is like plus 4. And that will give us a negative 24. All right, so it's that simple. You don't need to write this positive sign. And that's the distributive property. Your assignment is going to ask you to do questions like this. There might be 3 sections in the brackets, but the same rules apply. And again, if you need any extras, make sure you check out those visual notes, and good luck with your assignment. See you in the next lesson.